Hey guys, Ben here, and welcome back to another video on Supergirl Season 3, and today we're going to be talking about another Reign theory that I have, and a few of you guys keep on mentioning this to me in the comments below, and I really do thank you for all of these theories, as I do get a lot of them, but obviously I can't read them all. So if you guys want to actually directly send me your theories, you can either send it to me via email or via Twitter, so I can definitely see it, because for sure I will see it there. But thank you for all of your comments, and it really does mean a lot, because a lot of these theories are actually inspired by stuff you say to me and things that you have in mind, but also some of my own theories. And obviously I've adapted the theory to my own way, but I have to say I really do like this theory. So if you do go on to enjoy the video, please be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new, so you don't miss any Supergirl videos later this year or next year. So the theory is to do with Reign and how Samantha could potentially be saved from her inner Reign self, and this theory links back to quite a lot of things that we've seen throughout the season already. So black kryptonite is a variation on normal kryptonite. When heated to extreme temperatures, it becomes known as black kryptonite. That can actually split Kryptonians into two separate beings, one being the good side and one being the dark side, inside of you being separated into two literal forms. So if you guys have seen Rick and Morty, in a recent season 3 episode they actually did something like this, and it's a bit similar to that. But also this actually debuted in Smallville, this actual idea of having these two beings being able to split apart. And so it started from the TV show, but it was later adapted into the Superman and Supergirl comics, so it's not something just from the Superman comics, but they've used it in the Supergirl comics in the New 52. So Reign having the two sides to her, Samantha, the humane part of herself, and Reign, the dark, twisted version from Krypton made by her makers. So I think if they actually wanted to keep Samantha, they could actually keep her for season 4, season 5, however long they intend to keep her. And this is where the theory kicks in, as throughout the season we have seen these demonic figures taking the form of Reign during episode 1, and later in episode 4 we saw Reign's makers at the end of that episode, and she took a very similar demonic form on. And I feel like this side to the creations that were made on Krypton is something that was made and makes them more powerful, and I think that's the thing that gives them the edge over their average Kryptonian person on Krypton. And I believe that is actually what's inside Samantha, what the Reign thing inside of her, what's supposed to kick in, because obviously she had the nightmares in episode 1, she had them throughout episode 2, she kept on having these nightmares and these visions, and they became real. And the Reign form, I do believe 100% is that demonic form, and she has that within inside of her. So with Samantha being a great mum and caring about Ruby, and not to forget her being an awesome extra character on the show as her normal self, and Reign is just spectacular as Reign. So I think it would be a great idea if they actually kept Odette Annable around for another season or so, and by using black kryptonite this could be done. So it's been done to Supergirl in the past in the Supergirl comics, and I feel like this would be a perfect thing to consider, considering the alter ego of Reign actually being so different. Like Samantha and Reign are like the total opposites of each other, so I think if they were to split them in half, that would be a great idea. So I think using a black kryptonite would be a way to actually be able to isolate Reign and try and take her out for once. That's how Supergirl and the DEO could take her out, with them not hesitating, because they would hesitate if they saw that Samantha was actually behind the mask, and it would be inevitable, and it's inevitable that they will find out that Samantha's behind the mask. But I feel like the demonic side inside of her is something that I've always wanted to see, and actually be the main version of Reign that we actually saw in season 3, because from its first appearance in episode 1 it actually gained a lot of hype, considering the horror aspect to it, the fear that actually came along with that. This figure has been repeated many times throughout the first half of season 3, and I've come to the conclusion we'll definitely be seeing it again sometime later in the back half of the season. It makes a lot of sense that we would see it, and it would boost the fear when actually fighting Reign, from it not being a normal human but it being this demonic figure. I think that would literally be the best thing. It would be from our darkest nightmares, and will put the audience, the spectator, on the edge of their seats for sure. So I think this is a great idea. So what do you guys think of the theory? Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like and a comment, and subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.
It doesn't make you strong.